Well, the roots of the Baldwin Motion legacy can be traced back to the late 50s when Joel Rosen was a young mechanic at a Sunoco gas station. By 1963, he's a junior partner and installs a Clayton dyno. This gives him all the information he needs to really make these Chevrolets hum. Well, by 1966, he decides to incorporate his own company, Motion Performance, and he moves that company to Baldwin, Long Island, a suburb of New York City, and that's where he hooks up with Baldwin Chevrolet. At this point, the two of them become partners and they put out some of the most fearsome Chevrolets ever to hit the asphalt. What a marriage it was from 67 until 74, and then of course, like all good things, it had to end. The government steps in, they bring in their regulation, and they virtually wipe out the entire industry of the muscle car era. Certainly did a great burnout, didn't they? You know, obviously Joel Rosen was great at making these cars work, but he was also great at getting everybody's attention. He had an L88 hood scoop onto the Camaro, which looked really cool, and then he obviously made it fiberglass so it was lightweight. What he also did is he added the big Copo rear spoiler and then the wild graphics, the American race wheels, and of course you've got a set of Mickey Thompsons on this. That with the yellow track bars or ladder bars, depending what you ordered, made for a formidable looking package, and it performed as well as the car looked. Well, this is one of the last cars. It was actually in the works at Joel's place, and Baldwin could not sell this off the lot. A truck driver happened to be driving by, bought the car, within a week painted it green, and within another week had it at the drag strip. Well, the car certainly performs the way you would expect it to, down the quarter mile and on the street. Well, this car here is just a great original car that's been repainted. Had the chrome done. It's original interior, original undercarriage, and original motor, at least the transplant motor that Joel Rosen put in 1973 with the correct date codes. It's not a restored car, but I'll tell you this, the car still runs hard, the car looks great, it wears this original gold paint, and the car's probably worth somewhere between $175 to $225, depending who the next buyer is going to be. But I get the feeling it's going to be a really long time before this car ever leaves the state of Florida again.